If I had $1 for every time someone asked me how I keep my skin so clear, I'd be rich. But my skin hasn't always been like this. Once upon a time, I struggled with acne so bad that it never seemed to go away. I finally found a way to fix my skin without seeing a dermatologist or taking any medication. TikTok has been a really fun way for me to share some of my skincare tips with you guys. So if you want more, go ahead and check out my TikTok. That's Forever Flawless with 2 extra S's. For today's video, I'll be showing you guys my weekly at-home facial routine. I'll explain everything that I do to keep my skin glowy and acne-free and ready for the new week. You'll get to see my skin transform from this to this. Ba-ba-bam! Look at that glow. Be sure to share this video with your friends or anyone you know struggling with their skin. I'll make sure to link all the products in the description box. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so to get started, I've already washed my face, and the first thing I like to do before I start my facial is get these eyebrows in order, so that involves wax. I have a whole video on how I wax my eyebrows. I'll link that in the description box, but this is just a quick brief overview of me waxing my eyebrows and my lip so that I can have a smooth surface and all the products can really penetrate. I've been waxing my own eyebrows at home since I was in middle school, so I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. So if it looks really easy for me, that's why I've been doing it forever. When I'm finished waxing, I like to take a little tea tree oil on a cotton pad and rub that on all the waxed parts, just because tea tree oil acts as an antibacterial and will kill all those germs and bacteria so that you don't get those little pimples that sometimes happen. And that's why I put tea tree oil on my pimples too. But anyway, side note, if you're thinking about using tea tree oil for the first time, you'll want to dilute it with water because it can be really strong, it can irritate your skin, and you'll want to see how your skin reacts first. Okay, so let's just get into this facial though. I got this face steamer off Amazon, and I'm telling you, girl, this has taken my facials to the next level. I really feel like I'm at the spa. This is a perfect way to prep your skin before you do any type of masks or put any treatment products on your face. It really allows the products to get in there, way in there, deep in there, and do their job. You don't really want your face to be dripping wet before you apply any product to it, so I'm just taking a napkin and just dabbing any extra moisture before applying one of my favorite go-to masks that I always love to use. It can be a little messy and it's kind of annoying that you have to mix it up yourself, but I'm telling you, I swear by this stuff. And every time I use it, I see a big difference in my skin. I be glowing, my pores be tight, and it even helps with acne breakouts. So this stuff is the truth. To make this mask at home, you'll need some bentonite clay, which you can just get from Amazon. I've seen it at Target and Whole Foods and other random stores, but we can't leave our houses. And you'll need some apple cider vinegar, which you can also get from Amazon. This stuff is gonna get you right, clear that skin up, girl. And when I'm making this, I measure a little bit with this little thing I got from Amazon, but you don't have to do all the measuring. Just make sure you get the right consistency. Just go back and forth until it's a nice, smooth, creamy consistency. Whatever you do, make sure that you layer this on really thick. We don't want it to be too thin and dry out too quick. I'm only gonna keep this on for about 10 minutes because I don't want it to fully dry, because when it dries, this stuff starts to crack and it will pull your skin and it will damage it, making things worse. So we're not gonna let it dry all the way. You want it to be dry to the touch, but it's still kind of moist and wet. You can still feel the wetness. And the drier it gets, the harder it will be to wash off. I figured out that the best way to get this stuff off is by using some sort of sponge or a wash rag, because this stuff be on there, girl. And let me just go ahead and warn you now, this stuff is a mess when you're trying to get it off. Clay everywhere, chunks everywhere. You'll have to clean your sink after, but it'll be worth it for clear skin. All right, we still got more to do, so I'm gonna take my face steamer again and open those pores back up. And now we can move on to this Boscia Black Mask, which is a peel-off mask. And I like to use this because it helps pull out any impurities or clogged pores. And it also pulls off all those little white fuzzy hairs on your face, so then you have smooth skin after. This stuff can take a while to dry, maybe like 30 minutes or more, but once it does, it feels so tight and good. You can't really talk or move your face, but I like the way it feels all tight on me. Anyway, so I like to peel it off, starting at the edges and just slowly pulling it towards the center. It does hurt sometimes, especially when it's pulling out those little white hairs, but pain is good. I like pain because it's beauty. And my favorite part is looking at it after I take it off to see all the hairs and all the pores it cleared out and everything it did. I don't know why that's so exciting to me. But sometimes there's little pieces left and I like to take a little toner. I'm using rose water just to clear those away. And now that my face is all clean and pure, all the dead skin flakes, all the little hairs is out the way, now I can really do some treatment. And it's the perfect time for me to do a chemical peel. This is going to exfoliate my skin over time and help regenerate those cells so that I can have new fresh baby skin. And it's really, really good for acne scars as well. And actually my nighttime skincare routine does include an AHA, which is a chemical exfoliant. It's an alpha hydroxy acid, that's what it stands for. And I love to use that every 2 nights. Every 2 days? I get mine from acne.org, but it exfoliates, brightens, plumps and smooth, reduces fine lines, reduces discoloration, treats and prevents acne, boosts product absorption. These are all really important things, so AHA in your routine is necessary. Anyway, I'm just using the neutralizer, which just stops all the chemicals from reacting. Moving on to the next step, this is a good time to add any oils or serums. I'm using the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. It's made of essential oils that help replenish the skin so that it can be smooth and radiant by the morning. I love products that work for me overnight. I'm just looking at the Kiehl's website and it says that this is supposed to visibly reduce fine lines, refine skin's texture, and boost radiance in just 1 night, and also leaves your skin supple and hydrated. So, sounds good to me. Moving to the next step, which often gets skipped a lot of times, eye cream. We need our eye cream. This one's from Kiehl's and I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It's like it goes from a cream, but then like it kind of melts down and feels watery. It's like it really feels like it's coating my eyes and making sure that they stay moisturized while I'm sleeping. And although it looks shiny, it's not greasy or oily, so it's not going to get into your eyes. I hate when eye creams do that. This one doesn't budge and it's just moisturizing. Moving on to the next serum, this one's from Murad. This is my first time using this one, but this is their Youth Renewal Serum, and it has retinol in it. It's supposed to minimize lines and wrinkles, firm skin, even skin tone, and boost your radiance, so I'm here for it. Make sure you're giving plenty of time for each product to soak into your skin before you move on to the next one. I like to give about 10-15 minutes between each product. We're almost done, but first we must moisturize. I love using this Peach and Lily overnight sleeping mask, even on a regular day, not just for the facial, but it goes on so smooth, my skin feels so hydrated, and it leaves me looking glowy. That's how you know it's really working and the moisture and the hydration is there. I love that. But I'm gonna let that soak in for a minute before I move on to the very last steps. I promise we're almost done. And because I'm extra, I'm going to be using these eye masks. I love using these. Under your eyes can get really old and tired looking and wrinkly. This just hydrates to minimize that look. And I'm just going to use a sheet mask for my face as well. I have a variety of different ones. It's no specific one that's amazing. I just use whatever's on hand. This one is the one I'm using today. I'll leave this on for about 20-30 minutes in bed and then go night-night. I like to give myself a facial once a week, but I still do morning and night routines every single day. So this isn't going to be a one and done type of thing. You actually have to work really hard every single day, twice a day, to get that good glowing skin. And now with the quarantine, you have plenty of time. So good luck with your skincare journey, and I hope you found this video helpful. Give me a thumbs up.